Guys, how would I use Apollo Studio to make lights? Just like a basic light effect. Okay, so first things first, we want to create a new project, and you want to set your output to your launchpad. For this video, I'll be using a virtual launchpad. But yeah, if you have a launchpad, go ahead and just set your output to your launchpad. Double click on this track to open it up. Go ahead and create a group, container group. This is where all your light effects are going to be in. You want to click this add button right here. If it does not come with the key filter or pattern, don't worry about it. You can always add it in filters, key filter, and also shape and pattern. These two things are going to be helpful for creating your basic light effect. The key filter tells Apollo which button you want to be triggering the light effect on. So I'll be making my light effect on the center button right here, and your pattern is basically your way to tell Apollo what kind of light effect you want. This is like your light effect. So I will be creating a basic explosion light effect. I like to start off with a basic 32 to like 128 duration. This is like how fast your light effect is going to go. And basically, to create frames, you want to use your left and right arrow keys on your keyboard. So I'll be creating my first frame, second frame using my arrow key, third frame, fourth frame, fifth frame, sixth, and seventh. You'll notice that I'm only making the light effect for the top right quadrant of the launchpad, and that's fine because we can just rotate it and flip it later on. Once we have created that, we can create a new chain after the pattern, create a transform, create a rotate. Now this will only rotate your light effect 90 degrees, but we want the original light effect and it rotated, so we click bypass. What this does, it keeps the original and it also rotates it. So now we have a half launchpad. We can now we can also rotate it 180 degrees, or we can flip it. Doesn't really matter. I like to use rotate and flip. But yeah, this is how you make your standard explosion light effect. You can also add a fade by going to color, fade. Now we have a standard white to black fade. You can make it faster, you can make it slower using this duration. Another thing you can do is right click it, as well as inside the pattern editor. If you don't like this fraction of a time sort of measurement, you can right click it and change it to milliseconds. But for this video, I'll be keeping it to the fractions of a second. Fractions is like basically how music is measured in time with the BPM of the song, which is 150 right here. But yeah, I'll just keep it to the fractions for now. We'll keep this to 1/8. If you want to add a new color to it, you can double click in the center for like this. You can also change the original color in the back of the fade or the primary. You can also change the ending color of it if you would like so. Gate basically takes the duration and times it by this amount. So if it's 200%, it's basically 2 timesing the duration. So it lasts 2 times as long. Gate is useful for making more precise adjustments to your light effect. And yeah, this is how you basically create any light effect you would like. If you wanted to create more intricate light effects, for example, you would go create something like this. You can also like do the same thing, rotate, bypass. You can duplicate this also and then add a fade. Do whatever colors you would like. And here's our second light effect, right? But yeah, that's how you make a basic light effect. Hopefully that helped. If my video went too fast, you can always slow it down or pause in between. But yeah, this is just supposed to be a quick tutorial. Hopefully that helped. I'm Prismatic, and hope you guys make better light effects.